feeling very confident.
Do you think someone like Rich Swann is trying to prove something to himself in this match? Because I mentioned it's been over a year since he had a singles match in his company.
I would hope so. Because at the end of the day, the only person you gotta face in the mirror back at the hotel at the end of the night, win, lose, or draw, is yourself. And that's the only one you need to prove anything to, ultimately. So Swann is out here fighting for Rich Swann. No, you want to know if Swann still got it? Whoa!
Swann picking up the pace, and down goes Slater.
Ooh, and Mr. All Night Long coming back into the fray here.
Kick right to the chest. Swann, a former cruiserweight champion in WWE here in TNA. He won the now retired Digital Media Championship. Was the final TNA Heavyweight Champion. Oh my God!
There's the strength. There's the there's that aggression. Look at him go!
Look out below! Leon Slater just kicked it into high gear.
We've talked about that before, Tom. Let's take a look, though. Slater brought it to a whole nother level. Look at the intensity. When Slater gets backed into a corner, he ups that intensity to another level.
We've seen how Slater has evolved as a person and as a competitor here in TNA wrestling over the last 2 years, but how he's evolved, especially as a champion. Now 117 days as X Division champion has been remarkable.
I've said it since day one. He's wise beyond his years, carries himself like the veteran that he truly is at such a young age.
The youngest X Division champion of all time, accomplished that feat at 20 years of age, just turned 21 at the back end of September.
But Tom, you do wonder just a little bit. At the end of the day, despite all that experience, despite everything he brings to the table, and I know he has, he is still a young man, and I feel that literally maybe getting showed up early on has ticked Leon Slater off a little bit.
Slater bowed back up there, but Swann showed what he's all about, what he's capable of. Irony that one of Swann's greatest victories came against Moose. I mentioned the World Championship, the Heavyweight Championship on the line at one point. The greatest victory in Leon Slater's career came at Slammiversary this past summer at UBS Arena in New York, defeating Moose to become the youngest X Division champion of all time.
Once again, Swann now having Slater's number here. Because despite the amount of time that Slater has put in his young number of years, Rich Swann still has the experience advantage on Slater.
Shot right to the midsection. Swann taking down Slater. Oh, and the rolling splash. Got caught with the double knees. Slater trying to retain it in a kick out.
The counter from the X Division champion.
Whoa. Down goes Slater. Face first into the steel.
That was nasty landing. And immediately you see a ringside position going to check on Leon Slater.
Slater favoring his left eye. I think his eye went into the point of the steps.
Oh my God, I don't even want to think about that.
Our referee, Paige Prinzavali, checking on Leon Slater, trying to see if he can go. The medical staff trying to evaluate. Leon, oh, and it was Swann in pursuit, and Slater's going to push forward.
I mean, his eye might be messed up, but he at least saw that coming.
Slater's clearly messed up.
Depth perception could be all off, which...
Oh! Certainly disoriented now. There's the cover. Swann trying to win the title and a kick out.
And you gotta wonder how wise it is to continue after something like this. Take another look all the way out and out to the outside. I think you're right, Tom. Nearly right into that corner, that point of the stairs.
Watch this one more time. Oh. Not the first time I've seen something of that nature, but still.
And even if it's not the point, I mean, if it's a black eye, a bruise, it swells up, and it even just affects your vision at all a little bit. Considering the style of Leon Slater and all the high flying he does.
And whether you like it or not, it's smart by Swan to kick to the left eye. Hold on. Slater caught Swan. Talk about getting disoriented. Down goes Swan.
There's the power of Slater.
Cover, shoulders down, Swan stays in it.
But again, still favoring, trying to reopen that eye.
Let's take a look back here. What just transpired here moments ago. Downward Swan in a heat.
Huge spinning side slam. Almost had the title retained there.
Slater, his equilibrium thrown off, so we return the favor against the Swan.
And then some. Valiant effort here from the X Division champion, no doubt about that.
A left eye, orbital bone, certainly have to be questions, but it's for our medical staff to determine somewhere down the line. A shot to the left eye there by Swan.
And like it or not, I mean, it's a smart move.
And you can see Slater trying to reach out there. Swan stayed on Slater's blind side.
That's all it took, though, was one shot to the eye to immediately interrupt anything Slater wanted to do.
Swan back up on the apron. Leon Slater dragging him back in. Slingshot cutter. Hook to the leg, trying to hold on to his title, and a kick out by the challenger.
Every spare second, Slater going back to that eye, but continuing to push forward here.
Oh, now Leon Slater, is he going to do it? Trying to step through for the Styles Clash.
Oh, Leon Slater with the Styles Clash.
Well scouted. Swan has seen Slater utilize the Styles Clash and had an answer for it. Oh, kick right to the head. Breaker by Swan.
Swan once again.
Oh, kick back there by Swan. Slater's down. Swan continues the attack on the eye and the head. Oh, what about the crossbody? Cover. Oh, a kick out there by Slater.
Slater was trying to get up for a counter. Swan beat him to the punch. I've been in the ring with Swan. I can tell you just how quickly he can turn things around on a dime.
There have been times we've seen Slater go for counters in that type of situation. Perhaps for a cutter, you can see Slater trying to get himself up, but Swan was just a step ahead.
And small thing, maybe couldn't judge the distance because of everything with his eye. But here, look at Slater, the desperation almost. Grabbing at the leg of Rich Swan here. Oof.
Slater defiant in the face of Rich Swan.
Swan continuing to fight too.
Oh!
God.
Slater continuing to favor that eye. Oh, and it's only going to get worse.
This has turned into a hard-hitting affair. Fast.
Whoa! Caught up on the shoulders. Slater going for the Utopia center of the ring.
Got it! Now, is it time to put it away? Can he hit the mark?
Slater up top. Swan is down.
Oh, Leon Slater looking for a Swan soft 450 splash.
Swan had that one scouted.
Once again, was going for the slingshot cutter. Swan sensed it coming. Held on. Went for a DDT.
Now counter for counter for counter.
Oh my God! Swan might have him. Can he win the title? Oh, kick out.
Rich Swan has an answer for everything.
There's a cutter. Swan has Slater down. Can he capture the X Division Championship? 450.
Is it enough? New champion.
Slater kicked out at 2.
Swan cannot believe it. The number of matches he has won with that cutter into the 450. But tonight, not enough to get the job done.
Chance of this is awesome from this sold-out crowd here live at Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida.
This is awesome. This is the X Division. This is TNA Wrestling.
Now Leon Slater trying to slow up Rich Swann. Swann went for that 450 moments ago. We've seen him use the Phoenix Splash in the past.
Slater, though, able to stop the momentum up top. Now, dangerous territory up here on the top rope. Oh, God, stiff shots. And Swann returning fire.
Oh, straight headbutt to the injured eye.
Right to the eye, to that orbital area. And look at this. Wait!
Oh, big on Swann.
Shades of Rich Swann that he did to Eric Young. Win the world title.
A blast from the
Styles Clash.
Styles Clash.
Is it enough?
Swann able to stay in this match.
And how much is left? Slater has regained control. On wobbly legs or no?
Slater trying to gather himself. Swann is down. Huge opportunity now for the champion.
With one eye, Slater heads up top once again.
Swann time 450 splash. Yes!